Good morning. We are joining you today from London at the MATCHESFASHION Townhouse at 5 Carlos Place. And it's a very special day because we are unveiling an installation for the holidays. And joining me this morning, unfortunately not here in London, but from Copenhagen, is one of the co-founders from the brand Reflections Copenhagen. So today, I'm very happy to introduce you to Andrea Larsson from Reflections.
Thank you.
Good morning, Andrea. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I wish I could be there too, and I know Julie would wish that too, but this is next best.
These are COVID times, so we work with what we have.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so nice to see the final. You can open up this space and show it. So it's we're very delighted about it.
Yes, well, we're very excited to get to know the brand a little bit better today. Yeah. So for those who are joining that may not know Reflections Copenhagen, do you want to tell us a little bit about the brand and how you got started and when the brand started?
It started around 5-6 years ago, and Julie and I met. We didn't know each other from before. And it started with the mirrors. And she had designed some mirrors for her house in order to, to create some light and some reflections and something fun for the home, for the house. And I was just blown away of these mirrors. And I was doing some changes in my work and my other company at that time. And then I just asked her, what are you doing with this? Can we do this together? And typically Julie, she was just, yes, of course. And then we started to do these mirrors. Julie's background is doing jewelry and my background is interior. And so we thought this was a great connection. And so we just developed it and it started to sell really well. And then we just, we're developing this. And then we had this idea of doing more of that style, the sort of a new way of thinking Scandinavian design, more colors, more crazy, more objects or just something beautiful to put in the house. So we started doing these crystals, and from that day on, when we started with 4 or 5 candle holders, we've been just adding on to the collection. And so now most of the things we do a little bit of mirrors, but mostly crystal now. So we just started and we work very unconventional, I think, and we are self-made in this interior business. So
yeah, and I think that's one of the first things that we hear as we've been introducing the brand in London. A lot of people are still discovering it. The first thing people always say is the uniqueness of the products, and they've never seen anything like it before. And you can really see how it really lights up people, and it brings excitement. And I think that's what really is, what draw the collection to MATCHESFASHION. Mm-hmm. So we started working with MATCHESFASHION earlier this year, right in the beginning of COVID. So it was scary times, but I think it was the right partner to pick to launch the brand in the UK.
Yes, definitely.
Because exactly what you said with Julie coming from doing fashion and jewelry and your background with design, you really unite our beauty, design, interiors, and create beautiful objects that anyone can really introduce in the home. In this room, you can really see how the collection has evolved from more than just beyond mirrors, objects, but also some really special pieces in the collection. So I just want to pick up this one here because I had heard that this is a favorite of yours. So tell us a little bit about this perfume flacon.
Well, I think just this one I really, really love, but the flacons to develop these was just sort of a dream for us to do, because it's so delicate to do these flacons, and it's really decorative, and we could just, as designers, just explore and develop the material. And I think this is a thing between a very decorative item, sort of an object, sort of a little artistic thing, and for the smaller flacons you can actually use it for your bathroom and decorate that. And this is the smaller size. There's one
Exactly.
So this is actually something that you can use and pour your own perfume into it and do something really personal. So I just think that we have come to this point where we are able to do something more than not just a tea light holder, but a little bit more and go in other directions and actually do it successfully. Is really that's we're very happy about that.
Yeah, it really does elevate the everyday routine of getting ready. I can imagine having one of these on your dressing table on a beautiful mirror tray, and it's a beautiful pop of glam first thing in the morning.
It is.
Where is the brand going? And I think everyone's excited to say goodbye to 2020 and welcome to 2021.
Yeah.
So what can we expect to see from Reflections in the new year? Do you have any exciting new products that you can maybe share a little bit about today?
Yes, I can. And we are doing something that we're really excited about, because now we did some drinking stemware and drinking glasses here. So we have different ones here. This crazy butterfly glass here, and just so
it's absolutely beautiful.
It's to be able to set an amazing table, and you know, and the way we always work is that you can either go for one style or you can mix, and this is the way we work with all our things, that it's up to you if you want to go like match everything, or if you want to sort of do your own mix. And this is the same with these. We have made 6 different drinking glasses. So.
And I think that this will be something in the new year. People are going to be entertaining more at home. So again, this is bringing a little bit of fashion and glam and fun to the table. And when you talked about mixing and matching, today we're going to go on a little tour of 5 Carlos Place. And they've set this beautiful holiday festive table on the ground floor. And they're definitely not minimalist. So they're mixing and matching beautiful different designers and homeware collections. So continuing on in the evolution of the brand and the collection, when we were doing the installation for 5 Carlos Place, MATCHESFASHION really wanted some of your statement iconic pieces. So you've even gotten into furniture. So we have some of your beautiful crystal tables in the window here. So how did this go from tea lights to accent furniture? It's absolutely stunning.
I think this is just typically Julie and I as well, just trying to sort of push it a little bit, the way of doing this. So these statement pieces, these 3 tables, we started with the small one to your left, the Orlando table. These are of course all handmade, and you can take the legs off, and it's sort of packed flat, but it's sort of just a statement piece to have in your house. But it's quite strong, and it's sort of a jewelry in a big way.
It's definitely one of those wow pieces.
Yeah,
if someone comes into your home and sees one of those, it's definitely a talking point.
And I think actually the crystal looks really well with something soft. So with a sofa and curtains and all that in the interior, it's really nice to have this sort of hard, colorful material.
And you also have, we've paired it here with one of the new pieces from the autumn-winter collection, the beautiful brand Amarillo vase, which is behind me. So is this something that the design's going to be going in, these larger brand pieces?
Definitely. We're going to go with some of the pieces more sculptural and more sort of create some bigger masterpieces. And the Amarillo vase is an example of that.
As the holidays are quick approaching, we should definitely talk about some holiday gifting.
Yeah.
And you were really amazing to do a special exclusive for MATCHESFASHION, which we have here. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about these pieces here. This is the Ophelia tea light.
Yeah.
And what I really love about the MATCHESFASHION exclusive Ophelia tea lights is that they come in a set of 2 in a Reflections gift box. So this is the ultimate gift for the season. I know what I'll be getting for those in my life. So the Ophelia set of 2 tea lights. So that's all we had today. Andrea, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you could be here live.
Thank you for almost being there. Yeah.
But the special Reflections installation will be here all through the holidays. So we're now open, and please come and visit us in Mayfair in London at 5 Carlos Place to see the beautiful Reflections Copenhagen collection, which is all available on MATCHESFASHION.com. See you soon.
See you. Bye.